Hello and welcome to part 2 of paper solution of engineering drawing December 2013. Myself Arpan Pandit and I am from Atmiya college. In the last part we have seen that the terminology of the ellipse. We have seen the terminology of the ellipse, that how ellipse looks like, and we were stuck at the problem of the arc of circle method. Now in this, first of all let's recall what is the terminology of the ellipse, and then we will switch over to the paper solution of this engineering drawing to December 2013. Let's have a look at the ellipse terminology first of all. So here is the terminology once again. If you look at the ellipse compared to circle, a circle is having only one diameter, whereas this ellipse is having two diameters. One is major axis, another is minor axis. As this ellipse is having two diameters, so it is having two focus point also. This is F1 and this is F2. Around this F1 and F2, this ellipse revolves. This V indicates the vertex point, V1 and V2, outermost point. Same as over here in circle, the two outermost point can be called as vertex. Now, what are the methods by which we can draw ellipse? Are concentric circle method, arc of circle method, oblong method, and focus directrix method. These are the four methods using which we can draw the ellipse. Now let's have a look at the question for which we were stuck. We need to draw an ellipse having major axis 100 mm and minor axis 70 mm using the arc of circle method. Now we have been given two parameters, one is major axis and another is minor axis. So first of all, on the paper you need to write the data given. So data given is major axis is equal to 100 mm, minor axis is equal to 70 mm. Now when we are drawing using the arc of circle method, it is very necessary to have this distance between two focus point. What is the distance between two focus point? It is very much necessary to draw an ellipse using arc of circle method. But over here in this problem we have not been given distance between two focus point. So first of all let's plot the major axis and minor axis, from which we will get the distance between two focus points. A horizontal line would be major axis. Major axis is 100 mm long, its midpoint come around 50 mm. Let's call it AB. Major axis is AB and minor axis is 70 mm long. Its center falls at 35 mm. Let's call this as CD. The middle point would be point O. Take OA as center, take OA as radius, C as center, draw arc on both the side. Draw arc on both the side like this. The 2 point which you got is focus point F1 and F2. Focus point F1 and F2. Now we'll measure this F1 and F2, that what is the length of it. Its length comes around 38 mm or something. Now we need to divide this OF1 into equal parts. We can divide it into 5 equal part, 10 equal part, whatever is suitable. Now We'll divide this OF1 into 5 equal parts. Eight mm division each. Same way on another side. Eight mm division on each side. We have divided OF1 and OF2 into 5 equal parts on both the side, as you can see. You can clearly see. Now let's name this 1 2 3 4. Over here 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash and 4 dash. Give the nomenclature 1 from next point to the focus point. Over here next point to the focus is 1 2 3 4. Over here next point to the focus goes in the minus side, so 1 2 3 4 on this direction. Why? We'll see. Now take the radius of A1. Take the radius of A1. Take F1 as center. Draw a arc kind of thing. Take B1 as radius, F2 as center. Draw an intersecting arc like this. A2 as radius, F1 as center. Draw an arc like this. Same way B2 as center, F2 as radius, and draw an arc like this. Accordingly, A3 as center, A3 as radius, center would be F1 only. On the A side it would be F1 only, on F2 side it would be B only. B to 3 as radius, F2 as center. Draw intersecting arc like this. A4, F1 as center. Draw a arc like this. B4 as radius, F2 as center. Draw arc like this. Now where these both arc are intersecting, we have got the points. We have got the points. We'll join it with the smooth curve. Join it with very smooth curve. Like this on both the side. Like this, half ellipse has been done. The same procedure we will repeat on the another side. How? Let's see. B21 dash as radius, F2 as center. Draw a arc. A1 dash as radius, F1 as center. Draw arc. B2 dash as radius, F2 as center, draw an arc like this, A2 dash as radius, F1 as center, draw an intersecting arc like this. Same way, B3 dash as center, radius, center would be F2 only, draw arc like this. A3 dash as radius, F1 as center, draw arc like this. B4 dash as radius, F2 as center, draw an arc like this. Finally, F4 dash as center, radius, F1 as center, draw arc like this. Point out the intersecting arcs. These are the intersecting points which we need to join using the French curve, and we will get the desired ellipse. Like this. Like this, you can draw a ellipse using arc of circle method. You can give the nomenclature to the same. P1, P2, P3, P4. Same way on another side. This is how you can draw a ellipse using arc of circle method. Let's repeat the procedure by quick recap. First of all, it is given that major axis is given as 100 mm. We have drawn a line of 100 mm. Center is 50 mm. Perpendicular to it, the minor axis is given as 70 mm. The center would be 35 mm. We have got major axis and minor axis. Major axis is AB, minor axis is CD. Distance between two focus points is very much important. Hence, taking OA as radius, C as center, marking arc on the both the side. OA as center, marking arc on the both the side. Excuse me. Now we need to divide this OF1 and OF2 into 5 equal parts, which comes around 40, which means that we need to divide this line into 8 mm divisions into 5 equal parts. Likewise, the parts have been divided. Now, from the F1 side, give the nomenclature 1, 2, 3, 4. From F2 side, give nomenclature 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash and 4 dash. Now, please be sure that center would be always in this F1 and F2 only. Radius will start from A and B. Radius would be A1, center would be F1, Draw an arc. A2, draw arc. A3, F1 as center, draw an arc. A4, F1 as center, draw an arc. Same way, B1, F2 as center, arc on the first circle. B2, center as F2, arc on the second circle. B3, F2 as center, arc on the third circle. B4, F2 as center, arc on the fourth circle. Mark the point. Like this. Join using French curve or join by your hand with very smooth curve. Like this. On another side also, repeat the procedure once again. B1 dash, F2 as center, draw arc. B2 dash, F2 as center, draw arc. B3 dash, F2 as center, B3 dash, F2 as center, draw arc. B4 dash as center, radius, F2 as center, draw arc. Now from point number A1 dash as radius,